Okay, so if you look at Discord,
Yeah.
you will see that if you click on my name on the server, I have like a little video icon. It's because I'm sharing my screen. So when we look at a few battle
Okay.
rounds,
I see it. I see it.
you can watch with me. All right, let me know when you're in the stream, like my Discord stream.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in.
Okay, do you see this battle? The big op?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
okay, let me know if you can hear it, okay? Just listen for some audio.
Won't get
Yeah.
lies. I checked his collection. A little Foxy Brown, then it's
You can hear it?
No. No audio.
Okay, so at the bottom, you see there should be like a little audio player thing for the stream specifically. Just make sure that's not muted.
Yeah.
That's not muted?
Nope.
Alright. That means we're gonna have a problem. I gotta do something real quick. Fun. I just gotta reset my audio settings and it should work. Reset voice settings. Bing bong. Okay, pop up chat. Okay, perfect. This big lit. Alright, can you hear me still? Okay. Down. Alright, now when you join again, let me know if you can hear it.
practically almost deaf.
No? This is perfect.
Now,
Yeah, turn it up
let's
as much
draw.
as you can. Let's see. You can hear me talk.
Attention to your gun bars. Now, passive.
Oh, this is great. I love it when it works yesterday, but not today. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Beast mode. What up, Alex? How you doing, Geno? You excited, man? Just trying to get audio set up for Little Ma so she can hear. It's so weird. Can you I have no idea what the plan is. No doubt, about to cook. Nice. I'm excited, man. It's been so long since I feel like we've had Canadian battle rap. I'm glad we're having another card. Alright, I'm gonna rejoin the chat. Give me 1 second. Hello? You're. Can you hear me? Alright, I think it's possible.
All right. Can you still hear me?
Yep. Alright, let me know if you can hear it.
Oh,
Aggressively, Chubbs, I have to confess that they suck. I mean, you normally look like a country singer in a rap.
Fun. fun.
I don't know if that is not working, but it works on my phone. Like if I'm
Video
streaming to
messing things
YouTube,
up.
but then we might get like an
Bars.
echo.
Nah, because then you're gonna hear delay. It's gonna be delayed for you, I think.
Yeah.
Damn, what the fuck?
It's like you're in a violent gang. Shania Twain. That don't impress me much. No.
We might get like an echo.
Nah, because then you're gonna hear delay. This is so weird. I don't even know like what the solution would be. Alright, I'm gonna try one thing. I'm gonna try calling you on just Discord one-on-one instead of using a server. Slight technical difficulties, but it is what it is. It's the first stream. It's gonna happen. Boom, boom. Hello. Hey yo. Alright. Let's see if this works. I got 2 ideas and then we're kind of shit out of luck, but it is what it is. Alright, can you hear it now?
Now, I have a decadent skeleton with a beard hiding an extra chin, and he hates that.
Oh my lord. Lord of the oh my. Alright. Yeah. I don't know why it's not working today. This is so fucking weird. Okay. Nah, that doesn't make sense. Fuck, what was my other idea? I have one more idea, I forget now. Oh yeah. Okay. So what if I do this instead? Screens. Instead of screens, we do this. See this.
More than Biden's election win.
Does this work?
He doesn't feel perfection unless he's walking around all compressed
You can't
and
hear the
thin.
video,
But
though.
now, he's got such a plethora of...
And you clicked on the stream, right? Like it's... Okay. Like the Discord stream. Gotcha. What the fuck? Alright, whatever. I guess we can't watch the couple of rounds. There were only a few rounds that I wanted to watch for the people I haven't seen. But I'll just lean on your preference on that. Okay. Talk for me one time. Yeah, just gotta get your audio set up. Alright, talk for me real quick.
Hey, what's good?
Alright, you should be good now. Alright, people. We got a little technical difficulties. Things decide to work one day and then they don't. What are you gonna do? But it is what it is. So, let's go. To start off with, we got Capital Punishment Day 1. You know, great event by CRB. Shout out to them. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think there's a lot of really good battles. I'm really happy it's a 2-day event because I was like just seeing the drops and I was like, they're on drop like number fucking 10 for a battle. There's a long ass event. But it turned out it was 2
we
days.
can't do 10 battle cards anymore.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can. Fans, battlers, league owners can't handle it. We're not young anymore.
Yes, too much.
But okay, so we have to start off with, we have EZAZE versus TroubleMaker. So how you feeling about that one?
That one's gonna be pretty interesting. I believe TroubleMaker's last battle, he actually took the dub on, and there was a bet to it too. This one, I see that there is money on the line. It doesn't have the specific amount, but EZAZE has also been really well prepared. Like in his last battle, he came different. He's you know, working on himself, and he's very much improved. But with the drive that EZAZE has, I definitely think I'd give it to him like 2-1.
Okay. Yeah, I've only seen the one time EZAZE was out at beast mode, and it wasn't the greatest showing. so I don't really have anything to go off of. And then I haven't seen TroubleMaker, so this one's a toss-up for me.
TroubleMaker's a old school CRB. Like, he hasn't been back in a little bit. He just came back, I believe, only one battle so far, so this is his second one back. So it'll definitely be interesting to see them both.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, so I think this will be a good one to start off the event then. It sounds like you got like a vet making his nice return, which is always cool, gets the people excited. And you got EZAZE, who's got some momentum going into it. LIL Ma has it 2-1 EZAZE. I don't have an opinion because I haven't heard either of them really rap in a year. So we're just gonna go to EZAZE then. Start it off simple. LIL Ma gets the diplomatic vote on this one. All right. Next up, we got KOMP Vs Gravity. Another people. Hey, I was gonna watch the rounds, but Discord hold me. I don't know what to tell you. Let me. I am just gonna watch like 30 seconds of the round because I feel bad just not knowing anyway.
Yeah, no problems at all. If it works for you, let it run. I've probably seen most of the battles anyways, so.
Yeah, I got $50 for whoever can translate EZAZE for me. Nate putting up more money than they are betting on the battle. You love to see it. You know what I'm saying? Give them back to the community. That's fucking hilarious. All right, so what am I looking at? It's KOMP and Gravity? Okay, perfect. So I have Gravity versus Wendigo. If you want to just watch the stream, you won't really be able to have 100% up to date, but you'll get a kind of in. So which one is this? I don't know Gravity or Wendigo. I think this is Wendigo, right? On the left.
Give me a second.
Wendigo's in the bucket hat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. So let's see. You get like 60 seconds of a random part of your round. Don't be asked for 60 seconds at a part of a round if it's bad. I don't know what to tell you.
Jaw open wide and swallowed your pride.
Hey yo. Okay, off to a bad start. A little game.
And even so, I mean, other than gun puns and like rape fetish porn, what the fuck is Wendy for? I mean, I was researching, looking for angles not yet explored, just getting bored. I mean, the problem with Matthew Eldritch horror is all of it's been said before. And I've read the lore, was never sure if you're a monster or a metaphor.
Okay.
And your name is devolved into some morbid memento mori shit. Native myth with a pagan twist to market corny horror flicks.
Okay. So I can kind of get a gauge for his style. It's not bad. You know, he didn't really have a punch in that section, but he had some cool rhymes, which I'll give him. Eldritch horror and read the lore. That's kind of fire. I'm gonna give him some nerd points for that. But there wasn't really a punch, so that's a not bad. Okay, so Gravity, not bad. Let's see what KOMP can do. Yeah, I can tell that he's kind of like an OG. He's got that like fluid rhymes back to back, kind of describe opponent style. Okay.
Yeah. Gravity's definitely one of the originals in CRB, as well as I believe on Beast Mode or KOTD back in the day. I can't recall which one specifically, but.
Nice. Okay, yeah, I can see he's got the sauce. All right, we got. Okay, is that Gambello and LIL Ma in the background? Okay, you were here for this battle. You got the first person.
Oh yeah, I was there. I'm there for all of them, man. I don't miss any event.
I respect it. All right, introduce these people for me. I don't know who these people.
Battler to my left, making his debut. Introduce yourself.
Okay.
Okay,
that's KOMP. All right. Mission accomplished. We learned who it is. The moment Gravity realized Rome was starting to burn. I don't know what that means, but it sounds hilarious. Okay. Is Raiden Black on this card? I forget. I don't have the. There's so many. Yeah, he is. Okay. So we should watch his round too.
Yeah, Raiden versus.
All right, let's go. Let's go third round. Let's see how you close this battle off. Let's see. If I just randomly pick a bad round, then I don't know. Bring 3 good rounds. I don't know what to tell you.
Should not stick around in this league at all because you look like you sniff glue. I mean, see, you think you wavy, but once I land a punch, your head will be surfing and your brains turn to fish food. I got the juice, and I ain't gonna spell it out. Nah, bitch, that's how a witch move. I said I ain't gonna spell it out. Okay. Nah, bitch, that's how a witch move. You're not a fucking prodigy, just another rapper high off that H and I C. You're a bitch too. I mean,
H. I see you're a bitch too. What does that mean? Am I crazy? I thought he was spelling hiccup at first. I was like HICCUP. What the fuck? High off that HIC you too, bitch? What? Does anybody know what that means? Am I tripping?
Nah, bitch, that's how a witch move.
Half of battle rap doesn't make sense.
That's how a witch move, okay?
You're not a fucking prodigy, just another rapper high off that H and I see you're a bitch too.
HIC you're a bitch too. I don't know what that means. That's bars though. It's going over my head.
Other top chef, this is man versus food on a plate. You won't do shit. Let's go. You won't do shit. Because once the fear factors in, you getting punked, you'll be beyond scared straight. I mean, the
scheme on them. They don't watch TV shows. Y'all catch that? HNIC. That's a Prodigy album. Gotcha. Okay. HNIC. Okay. I got you. Okay. Y'all hear him scheme on them though? Hold on. Y'all ain't catch the schemes. Nah, but schemes her ass. All right. So this was okay. It was okay. Let's see. Raiden Black's okay. We'll see what Komp's got. Okay. Reactions off the rip.
I will be back in 1 second.
Yeah, go for it.
Said in this moment. You said I'm dumpster diving. That's where I found my opponent.
Man, he got rebuttals. Rebuttal game crazy.
You've gone down many wrong paths. You don't even regret the cost. Kicked it up so many leagues, I can only imagine the lines you've stepped across, but now you're like smoked out battles by taking the path that left you lost. All your wins are from luck. Xavier was your pressure test, which you failed, clearly showing you weren't ready for what step was next. The man transitioned to the big time like a Becky flex until we all seen Xavier get inside your head like Professor Rex.
That's a bar. We seen Xavier get inside your head. Nah, they don't watch sports. But yeah, no, okay. So I'm gonna give Komp's not bad. Komp had a bar. His flow was better, I feel personally. He had a punchline, so he gets bonus points. So yeah, Komp's pretty solid. Gravity. I mean, I'm just biased. All right, like I feel like you got to punch. Otherwise, what are we doing here? So I'm gonna give the slight edge to Komp. He had like a slightly better flow, but I think that was like Gravity's return. So he's probably gonna be a lot more like polished and like have the flow. So it could honestly go either way. But big punchers, we biased, so we're gonna go with Komp. Little Ma's not here.
This battle has been a long time in the making, as it was supposed to be on a prior card, and something had happened, so it didn't go down. So there's been like talks of it for months.
Okay.
They're both like again, like they've been around for a while. They both have really interesting styles and qualities about themselves and the material that they put out. So it could really go either way. Like if they're both well prepared and you know really comfortable with what they have, it'll be a really hard battle to call, from my opinion. Yeah,
no, I can definitely see it being close. Like honestly, I'm going off of 60 seconds of each person, and one person had a punchline. So I'm gonna be biased and just say he's gonna win. But I could easily see Gravity bringing that, and that's sick that it was set up for a while. So they're both gonna be bringing some fire. Okay, we got John Doe. You know what I'm saying? That's a beast mode guy. I already know about John Doe.
Actually, so John Doe and Billboard has been switched to day 2.
Okay, let's do it on this flyer though. I don't have a Billboard battle. Fuck. Who'd he battle? What's Billboard's recent?
Billboard versus Bulle.
Oh, he did battle Bulle.
That was on the last EP card, I believe, or one of the last 2.
Bet. Badmouth Bobby and Stab Wound Steve gonna be the fucking most powerful 2-on-2 team in the world. Alright. Okay, so that's Bulle. That's the big Bulle right there. Okay. Let's go, Billboard. Oh, we get reaction already. Good start.
Because this is the match I needed to ignite my flame. I just had to get the fuel poured. CP7 promo. Watch me behead his skull with these dual swords. Turn GG to D&D. When I roll up with a cruel horde, I should have taken notes off principle. This Bulle ain't gonna school board.
This Bulle ain't gonna school board. Cause school board, his name's... Nah, y'all ain't catch it. Alright, real talk though. Genocide's gonna punch me, but he sounds just like Genocide.
do keep
Tell me this isn't Genocide's floor
the
here.
same stress, the truth.
Did I go back too far?
The fuel poured.
Yeah.
CP7 promo. Watch me behead his skull with these dual swords. Turn GG to D&D when I roll up with a cruel horde. I should have taken notes off principle. This bully ain't gonna school board.
Yeah, no, that's Genocide's flow. You got to give that back to Genocide, but that shit was fire. I'll give you that. That was solid. Okay. I want to hear some more.
Bully, with your history lately, I'm surprised you got billed on this card, because this is a spot you didn't earn fully. You can see he's got his fear bottled up, so it don't matter what's in this monster's ink, it'll still turn Sully. The kid's screaming. It's not fair you get the bat, but when this machine rips through his home, that's when I turn Bully into Fern Gully.
Okay, I don't get what that means, but the first part was fire. You know, I think he's pretty good. He's got a few setups where his rhymes were like awkwardly chosen. He said like, when I pull up with a crew of horde, like crew of horde isn't a real fucking sentence, but he said the word horde and crew in a D&D bar, so I'm gonna give him points for that. He gets a pass. But he said crew of horde, and then he's like evil or worse or something. But yeah, but other than that, it was fine. You know, it was not bad. That was a good start. And then him versus John Doe is interesting. For those of you who don't know, your boy smoked John Doe on Bars of Death. No bias. Fuck is he talking about? You should check that battle out. Shameless plug.
But water bars all day.
Check the newest short, if you know. But yeah, I think all that though, I think I am gonna give it to John Doe just because I think he punches more. If it was just like rapping and flow and delivery, I prefer Billboards over John Doe's personally. Hey, appreciate you, Alex. Appreciate you tuning in while you work. But yeah, no. So if it was just like flow and delivery, I would give it to Billboard. And based off of that, I think he can take this battle, because if he's just got as good punches as John Doe, then I think he can take the round just because he performs better. But John Doe punches a lot more faster. I've seen him have better punches. Granted, I'm going off of 60 seconds. So once again, who gives a fuck what I say?
Yeah, Billboard definitely has a great energy, and like you really feel his presence when he's battling. Unfortunately, him versus Bulle, there was a few slips, so he kind of lost momentum throughout it. But like because of that having been his last battle, I think he's gonna be like really coming back to try to prove something.
Yeah, I can see it, because as soon as he started rapping, he was like the first person I've listened to so far where I'm like, okay, I want to listen more. I want to give this guy more and more chances. He's got my attention. But like I said, John Doe, I've just heard better punches more consistently. But if Billboard can step up his punches for the next battle, I think he can take it based on having better performance. But for right now, I'm going to go 2-1 John Doe. But Billboard's probably going to get around at least.
Yeah, I say it's debatable for me.
I respect it. All right, Samson versus Raiden Black. We got to look at Raiden Black, I believe. Yeah. I got to look at Raiden Black, so I need to see Samson. Samson versus EZAZE. We'll go second round.
It's kind of funny because the last three battles, so this one, Samson versus Raiden Black, Billboard versus John Doe, and KOMP Vs Gravity are all battles that have kind of been like already in the making. Like you've seen the story. There's been like a story build up between Raiden and Samson for a while now. I believe since like Raiden had the title, actually, it's been that long that they've kind of been chirping each other back and forth.
Raiden was a CRB champ?
Yeah, actually. So when PORICH had vacated the title match was between Teddy KGB and Raiden Black, and Raiden took the W on that one. He was a champ for a little bit. I believe he had like maybe 2 title defenses, and then
Okay. Let me put some respect on Raiden Black's name then. My bad.
Then he lost to Xavier, and then we all know the recent changing of the title.
All right, that's fine. Hey, my bad. I wasn't familiar with your game. I didn't know you had it like that. So they were supposed to battle since Samson was 16. 16. You look 30. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna pick let's go, Samson. Fight back.
All you do is guzzle piss water and sit up in a deer stand. That's the only... All you do is guzzle piss water and sit up in a deer stand. That's the only way you keep it a buck in the field, man. Quit acting like you're a stage above me. Quit acting like you're a stage above me. You get out of line, I'll make it ugly. Toss you in the St. Lawrence, and you'll float back to the Bay of Fundy. Your parents probably disowned your ass. They had expectations you couldn't amount to. So if I wanted to write a formal complaint, who would I make it out to?
Genocide just said he looks like a GameStop employee. Genocide up 1-0 right now.
Postpartum depression. Your parents don't want to be around you. You're a clown, dude. You're a clown, dude. Swing on me. You get folded if you try it, hater. I double your views in half the time. So you ain't doing this guy a favor. More like wasting money on plane tickets to die lamer. Or was Kamakazie the pilot that flew you here so you knew you'd crash and burn before you arrived, player? Time!
Okay, yeah, it was kind of mid. No offense. There's a lot of build-up, and I kept waiting for the punch, but then it was another line of build-up, and then I was like, alright, now's the punch. And there was another line of build-up, and then there wasn't really a punch. But you can build momentum good.
Yeah, but it's also hard when sometimes you're trying to build a narrative towards the punch that the punch doesn't really hit as a punch. It just kind of sounds like you've just been rambling.
Yeah, so here's the thing with angling, right? If you're gonna, you can't just talk about an angle. You have to have like punches or like big payoffs to the angle. Otherwise, we don't give a fuck, right? It's like exactly. you can rap about anything as an angle, but the payoffs have to be worth it. So I was invested, and I was like, all right, bet, where are we going with this angle? I was listening. Appreciated Alex Moore for the subscribe, but yeah, I was just waiting for the punch, but there wasn't really a big payoff. There was like the Kamakazie wordplay where he flew in. Appreciate the subscribe, Kevin. Where he flew in and then like to die, and I'm like, that's cool, but like you lose points because you're not battling Kamakazie, so it's like an indirect bar a little bit. The wordplay was okay, so yeah, but it was okay. It was okay. Let's see. Samson versus Raiden Black. I could give it to either one of them. I don't really... wasn't really blown away by either. This guy's got aggression.
I think it depends on if they just spend too much on the like beefing each other as opposed to putting out like solid angles and punches that like aren't entirely related to their beef, you know?
Yeah, I feel that. What do you think? Where are you leading?
I'd say maybe Raiden 2-1.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting that vibe. Raiden looks a little bit more comfortable. He's like performing a little bit more. He's got some more aggression. So I'm going to give him the slight edge off of that. But nothing that says it's going to be clear either way. Okay. Appreciate it, Trips. All right. Let's see. This is the big main event. SMP versus LIL Ma. Okay, this is what the people wanted to see. All right. Now let's see. I don't know anything about your opponent. I think he's the one on the left, right? This dude.
Give me. I'm watching the footage on the YouTube, so I'm a bit behind.
Big Beanie Gang, Benny Siegel. Hey, we got 14 views. That's popping. That's what I appreciate, you guys. Shout out to y'all. Have you studied Donovan versus SMP before your matchup?
I've seen all of them. I think the biggest one that most people know about is him versus Disaster back in the day.
Battle Disaster. Well, this is a more recent one. I'm gonna go off what you do recently. What's his best round from this one, if you remember one?
Against Donovan?
Yeah.
Facts. Probably first or second.
Okay, we'll go second because I've already kind of spoiled myself a little bit from the first. All right. Skinny Doom LIL Ma 2-1, but she's gonna win the coin flip, so she's gonna win at least 3-1. Come on, guys, put logic behind your opinions. Let's see what he got.
Now, I won't go in on his... Oh, by the way, for those who don't know, he's hard of hearing.
Half deaf.
Half deaf. I'm half fat. He used to be fat. He's not anymore. All right, listen.
That's a rebuttal, dickhead.
I won't go in on your music. That shit is rude and for wieners. Plus, I didn't take in the entire body of work yet, but I guess you didn't either.
Hey. Yeah, no, Nate just said he's an OG. I can definitely tell with his, like, projection. He kind of just naturally projects, as you can see from, like, that old school, like, OG, like, stuff. And this was dope. Oh, that's fire. Is that LIL Ma in the background? Hold on. You support it? You supporting the enemies?
You will see me in almost every battle. If it's in the past 4 years, you will see me in the footage.
Angle alert. You were on his side? Crazy.
No, I was just on the stage.
When I do, I'll be biased, yo.
He's so big, no matter where I was, I would have looked like I was on his side.
LIL Ma up 1-0 already. Fuck is they talking
Everybody else gonna get past your artwork's attire, though. I mean, we don't have to take attach our eyelids close to a microscope to see Julian from the trailer park with a bass replacing the Ryan Coke. I mean, what's your excuse, dog? What's your excuse for the way you dress online? You're deaf, not blind.
That's kind of funny.
In every one of your battles, you get clowned. He'll wear a Biggie Smalls Kango hat, but he's Travis Tritt from the neck down.
Okay, I didn't get 2 out of the 3 references, but it is what it is. How's this? Is this like his normal style? He kind of just like talks confidently, like belittles. You know, is that kind of like his go-to moves?
Yeah, that's pretty much most of his battles.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're gonna win.
If you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Yeah, I think you're gonna win. I think he's just kind of a bad style matchup for you, because if he because I've seen people try to take that like slow, smooth talk, like belittle approach, and then you just come out aggressive and hit him with like 3 punches, and it's like, oh shit, she looks way better than you already, and it kind of backfires.
I've honestly gone against a bunch of different styles already, and I like I've really learned to adapt, because I'm knowledge in CRB's history, so I know who I'm kind of going against, so I can kind of adapt my style to what like I know their style to be. Like sometimes they'll change it up, and it just so happens to still work against each other. So it's gonna be really interesting to see if he sticks with the regular SMP, but like this is also his first female battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if he comes up, battling a female is a lot more different than battling a guy. So hopefully he'll be able to come up with something different, a bit more fresh and creative.
Yeah, I doubt it. You gonna get called a woman. You gonna get called a bitch. Every single battle. There is no originality in battle rap. That shit dead. All right.
If I don't hear about half of my battles, I'll be surprised.
Okay, secret battle. Who you got winning? This is the real where all the marbles is. You got secret taking it, or you got battle taking it? What is it?
Battle's gonna smoke secret.
See, that's where you fucked up. That's my boy Secret. Stop doubting on him. You know what I'm saying?
We might have to fight about it.
Yeah, see, I could kill you, and you would... Jersey. Fuck it, I fucked up the... I would kill you, and that's something that the cops wouldn't even mention. Got the gun from my homie. This is secret weapon. Talk to me nice. Fuck out of here. If you want, Lil Ma, go ahead and ban Genocide. That's fucked up. You say that. Alright, yeah, so, fuck you, Lil Ma. Secret 2-1. Should be 3-0, but I'll let him get a round off. Secret getting that fucking thub. Alright, Johnny Knoxx vs Bulle. This is a good one. I ain't gonna lie. I already know these people. You know these people. This is your main event, ladies and gentlemen. What are we looking at time-wise? Not bad, not bad. Okay, we're only 30 minutes in. We'll watch a little bit. Okay, Bulle battle. It's all set. I know more about Johnny Knoxx. I know Johnny Knoxx is super fire. I'm a fan of his. He's got great punches, good delivery. He's had like some really big ops. I feel like he's gonna be the favorite for me pretty heavily going into this battle. But I've only seen Bulle versus Tin Man when I was prepping for Tin Man, and that was like an oldish battle. So I'm not gonna hold that too much. So let's see what he's got here.
It was a wrestling match.
Nice.
I'm smashing your head on the steel steps. You don't want to take this outside the ring, because I'm a real vet, that's a real threat. They gonna find a cut-in board like it's meal prep. You're a real pest. Real Nick, gangster to the first degree. All I know, he's like, whoa, he's the first to tweet. And you gonna bring that versus me? Give your head a shake. You been ashamed. I don't care if you're 35, you been a snake. So get it straight. This is not a war. You don't really keep it a buck like the dollar stores. This don't even...
Go! You don't really keep it a buck like the dollar store? Who's been to a dollar store recently? Nothing in there is a fucking buck. Lying. Nah, that was crazy. But yeah, that bar was solid. There was a little too long of kind of dead space without really much, and Johnny Knoxx kind of punches back to back to back. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to Johnny Knoxx. Pretty big bias on this one, no cap. What are you thinking?
Yeah, definitely. I give it to Knoxx. He's definitely got some of my favorite material in some of the battles that he's done. I think one of his recent battles against Final Word was one of the ones I liked the best.
Yeah. I personally haven't seen that because I'm friends with Johnny Knoxx, and I didn't want to hear final word call him a bunch of mean words. I didn't want to get my feelings hurt on a Tuesday night. But yeah, no. I heard they both had a great battle, and yeah, Knoxx been on a run lately, and I think it's pretty safe to give him the bet.
Yeah, facts.
GBG. All right, so day one predictions. We got EZAZE with a 2-1 debatable over Trouble. Actually, I hold TroubleMaker. I showed everybody's battles but him. Let me. Who is his most recent battle? I feel bad now. There's no bias.
Z Pro maybe.
Is it? Yeah, first censored is 2 months ago. Looks like this is the most recent one. Yeah, there's no bias unless it's full bias on this show, folks. We hate all battle rappers equally, so we give you all
everybody
fair chance. Facts.
Make some fucking noise.
Censored.
Okay. Oh, I've seen censored before. Okay, so this is TroubleMaker. Let's see.
Yo, I should slap your mentors. You and your faggot friends is awesome rap pretenders, runaway defenders. Like you was ordered from Wish at a discount price as the Thunder Bay Avengers. Since you canceled last September, it's been nights of restless thoughts, can't write or address his thoughts, scared to enter the building like Uvalde, Texas cops. Pussies, it's crazy.
That's
Maybe
fine.
my thoughts are harsh. They find a dead gorilla stomped in the swamp for trying to cross a marsh.
Cross a marsh. So alright, so I get the wordplay, I think. Dead in a swamp, cross a marsh. A marsh is a swamp pretty much. But what is he? Is he Marge? He's Marge Simpson?
Yeah, so that's TroubleMaker's actual real last name, Francis Marsh.
Okay. So I was like, is he just calling himself a Marsh? I was like, there's definitely something I'm missing here. Hey, yo, he's Nate a whole asshole. Pause. What do you mean you're gonna be dead inside him? What do you mean he's gonna be dead inside you? Shut up to Nate, man. Okay. No bad.
You think I give a fuck if your friends be gigantic? It's true. If I was you...
You think I give a fuck if your friends be gigantic? If he doesn't rhyme this shit with Titanic, I don't know where he's going.
And had to go against me, I panicked. Cause once I put a hole in your bow, you was sinking ship, taking your whole crew down with you like you
I called it on the fucking goat. On the goat. I called it. Okay, also, I don't know why he called him MC Titanic instead of just the Titanic, but we gonna keep him moving. Alright, yeah, I don't know. 2-1 EZAZE or 2-1 TroubleMaker. I don't know. They're both kind of mid. But I did give him a shot, so you can't say I was unnecessarily hating. I was hating with a purpose. Okay. So we got EZAZE.
Better footage if they don't want to be called shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't have shit rounds, I guess. I don't know. Alright, EZAZE versus TroubleMaker. We got EZAZE with the slightest of edges. KOMP vs Gravity. KOMP with the slight edge. John Doe versus Billboard. I think this one has the most in John Doe's favor as far as the first two matchups, but it's still close enough. I could see Billboard taking it. Raiden Black versus Samson. Slight edge to Raiden Black. He just has a bit more performance-wise, but right and they were pretty similar. Little Ma 5-0. No bias. Fuck out of here. Secret gonna smoke battle. Low-key is gonna be Gentleman's 30. That's gonna be the best kept secret. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Knoxx versus Bulle, I think is, funny enough, the clearest battle. Personally, I think it's the clearest battle. But yeah. Talk that shit, Raw Blow. So he smoked Bulle. Fuck out of here. All right. Day one predictions. We're all set. Now let's pull up day two. You gonna watch day two. With day two, I spray you. Okay. This one, all right. See, I know the people on day two. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is much more in my wheelhouse. Damn, they have secret battling back to back again. This is a 6-round battle. This is a 6-round battle, man. So even
the second day, it's a $400 bet.
So the first secret verse battle on day one is just the fucking warm up for the $400 battle. That's hilarious. All right, we got Owensbeard vs Raw Blow. What time is it? We can watch some battles, I think. It's only 5:40. I was gonna keep the 2 hours max. We can watch some battles. Owensbeard vs Raw Blow. So let's see. Owensbeard versus 5 Theories. Don't forget to like the battles, people. Oh, I'm not lined in, but I will like the battles.
The cash couldn't be ignored.
Let's see.
Even though we just met today, I fucking hate 5. Your best characteristic is that you could be replaced 5, but now I sound lazy. Because I just took a break from battling, and in my first battle back, I had to take 5.
Okay, so that was a good concept. That was a great concept. Great concept. He kind of did it a little poorly because, like, the punch was a little, like, winded end. Like, I feel like he could have made that a lot more powerful, but the concept was fire. Like, imagine if he was just like, he's like, so I ain't even want to break 5. I hate 5. I was trying to retire. Now they want me to take 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was just a little quicker, I think it could have been really fire, but I like the concept a lot.
Yeah, Owen's definitely been building as a battler a lot. You know, I've known him since he started with the online battle group that him and his brother were helping with, Underground Battle League, which there's a bunch of live leagues down in the United States, but they started working on the online during COVID time, and that's when I met Owen. And you know, he's really come through as a battler. Like, his writing has improved. He still has a bit of the performance to work on, but he's making his way.
Yeah, I was surprised to hear he's only been battling for so long. I think he said he had 10 battles, only like 5 are uploaded right now, which is
yeah,
pretty impressive because his pen's pretty solid, and he's been promoing a lot. So I was surprised to figure out that he's like still relatively new.
Yeah, he's like on top of the promo thing. That meme stuff going on. I guess it's all I see on my feed every other day.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hear one more bar from. Let's see what we got.
Okay, let's go. And I started battling online, but that's old news. I still said it for a reason, though. Want to hear the cold truth? I know at least 10 online battlers that would smoke you. So true. You aren't
That's facts.
It's like comparing
I was kidding.
Goku,
All right. It's solid. Okay. It was pretty good. Pretty good. Now, I will say, get the Beast Mode Patreon if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull up Raw Blow's most recent one from the performance. Hopefully Pepe doesn't shoot me for this. But I remember his first round being probably my favorite round from him in a while. So I am gonna be biased, I guess, and pick his best round. But it's the one I know. It's the one I remember. It's his most recent performance too. So suck a dick. But yeah, I think going into it, just to get my thoughts, I think Raw Blow definitely has the advantage right now after the promo he dropped where he kind of just blatantly stole a 5 Theories bar. I don't think it was on purpose, but still, it's kind of lazy writing, especially since it's like your most recent battle. So, you know, there's that. So I think Raw Blow's definitely got the advantage, and if he does that angle well, not saying he will, because that's always a different thing between having a good angle and doing it well. But yeah, I think he's definitely got a good chance to kind of win this.
I think he also has the advantage on, you know, having been around since, like, the beginning of Beast Mode. You know, he knows what he's doing, and he does have some pretty good, like, really nice standout performances. It's going to be really interesting. It all comes down to who writes better with this one. Because they're both, like, okay on performance. You know, they both kind of got a handle on their style, but it all really is going to come down to, like, who has the hardest punches.
Yeah, I can see that. I feel like Owensbeard's gonna have like some good angles too. But yeah, I feel like Owensbeard's gonna have some good angles too. Raw Blow's got like the best angle for the battle kind of already in tuck. It's just gonna be who can execute it better and have better punches. Let's see what Raw Blow got.
Never get any pussy. Never had a girl that's been stable. You're so ugly, the only one-night stand he ever had came with 2 end tables. It's only the first bar, y'all. I'm ready, let's get it. I get a text from Pep, and it said, "This is the next thing. Didn't even go over the plate. That's a check swing."
Go! Alright, so the first bar, the nightstand one, was kind of mid. I ain't gonna lie to you. But he got reaction, so I can't hate. That one, though, that one was solid. I didn't even go over the plate like a check swing. I don't think I've heard that before, which is kind of crazy. It's probably definitely been said because it's so obvious and simple, but like it's good because it's obvious and simple. And the fact that I ain't heard it, I'm giving him full credit for it. So fuck it. But yeah.
I'll leave him flatline, squash him, Orville Redenbach. That means corny motherfucker change shape when the heat pop him. Yeah, I still got. Yeah.
That was good too. That was good too. I predicted the corn punch, but he said it in a different way to where I was like, okay, are you just gonna say it a different way to make it make sense? But no, it's still pretty good.
Still got game, sight set with a locked aim. Whoever gassed him up ain't never squeezed a pump with this kind of octane. No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'd say they're both pretty similar-ish in writing. I think they both have like a bunch of like decent bars, and then they'll have like one really great one every now and then. So I think it's really who can kind of tap into that. Well, I think Raw Blow probably delivers slightly better, but I would say I feel like I've seen Owensbeard like move around and use the stage and perform better in some of his clips.
Yeah.
So it can kind of be a toss-up, but I think it just comes to whoever brings their best. Like if as stupid as it is, if Owensbeard shows up and wants to have a really great performance and Raw Blow kind of shows up mid, he's going to win. If Raw Blow shows up and has a great performance, Owensbeard's kind of mid, he's going to win. I think it's a pretty even matchup, all things considered. What do you think?
I think all battles on both cards are going to be even. Everybody sucks.
Facts. Fans 0-3. That's all I know. All right. Beast mode tings, so I'm giving the slight edge to Raw Blow, but this battle can really go either way.
Yeah.
Xavier vs Dopemor. Okay, so I am familiar with Xavier's game. He's pretty fire. He had a great battle with Big Dubs, and then I don't know shit about Dopemor. So
Dopemor has battled in CRB before. He mainly battles out in Quebec in DMS Battle League.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how he battles in French
DMS.
mostly.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, a lot of people who don't understand French are not going to be able to understand the battles if they watch it.
Is he gonna rap in France? In France?
No, it's English out here.
Okay. Yeah, big English tings. No, I'm just kidding. But damn, he doesn't battle like fucking this century. Why are all his battles 5 years ago? What the fuck? Alright, fuck it. His most recent battle was from 4 years ago, I guess.
And then one of the most recent battles he did out here, I believe, was at the same event that I battled. So one of the Under the Bridge battles that we were doing during COVID time. So yeah, in like 3 or so years. If you're checking in the CRB history, I believe.
Which one's which? Battler on my left. Okay, perfect.
Vous pensez sérieusement que Freddy est un des meilleurs au Canada? Gaz. Une catégorie capacité, puis que Sharon, vous allez mettre lui dedans? Damn, ça serait le pire choix des Canadiens depuis lui et le blanc. Ton battle contre Bucci était vraiment stupide. Deux noirs qui disent c'est lui et le blanc. En passant pour des passants, vous regardons, vous êtes tous les deux des immigrants. Mais attends.
Nah, y'all ain't catch it. I didn't either, but it's fine. I mean, he sounds good. He sounds performance. He sounds like he's been on like big stages before. He looks comfortable, so he definitely looks like he's been here before. Xavier, I want them to both wrap their third round. Xavier in Tagalog and Dopemor in France. That's how we're really gonna decide this battle.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That third round multi-continental battle. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just give it to Xavier. I mean, it's his home league. I haven't seen anything recently from Dopemor. I feel like Xavier just went crazy against Big Dubs, but
yeah, that was a crazy battle on both sides.
Yeah, but Dopemor looks really comfortable on stage, and he definitely looks like he's been doing it a long time, and he's comfortable. He's got great energy and performance. So, yeah, but
Dopemor's most recent battle in CRB was against Disciple 3 years ago.
All right, move. No, shout out Disciple. But yeah, I think Dopemor's got great energy and performance, but Xavier is also known for his energy performance. So I feel like it's gonna cancel out, and unfortunately, your boy's dumb, doesn't speak French, so I couldn't understand any of his bars.
I think it's gonna be a really interesting matchup. Actually, I think that's one of the ones that might like surprise everybody from both sides.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel that. I'm gonna give it 2-1 Xavier though, just out of understanding the bars. All right.
It's the French accent that's gonna get you.
Facts. Okay, Donovan versus Kamakazie. I am familiar with Kamakazie. Smoked him. Fuck out of here. Nah, shout out Kamakazie. He's a cool dude. And he actually had a really good battle. So check out Dave vs Kamakazie on beast mode. Yeah. But let's see. What's Donovan got?
Battle ever versus Roberts. And that whole trans angle started funny, but it stayed lame, and it's perfectly fitting because your whole image is transparent like Dwayne Wade. And now before he mentions the gym pics and how hard I flex, like he's not impressed, you're right, I could rap about the biggest guns in the world, but with that gut, it would hardly dent. And with these guns, one smack will turn your ass into Harvey Dent. Yeah, so after the last clash, y'all know what the statement is. Today, he's getting buried inside the same box my gimmick fucking placed me in, and that's a fact, yo. Because the only place that this man's dope is back home, and even then, at your own event, you battled Duff and got your ass smoked. Now think Potato Head. The toy will rearrange your face and take everything he has, bro. Yeah, I'm back.
Toy over your ranger face and take everything you has, bro. I don't really get it, but yeah, he's not bad. I can see it. He's just not punching enough for this angle to be worth my time.
I think one of my favorite is the Donnie versus SMP, but Donnie's third round, because Donovan's formerly known as Troublelicious and was known for, like, pulling out food and shit, yeah, like, in his battles and, like, eating it, you know, like, having a bar towards it, and then he got really into fitness, was taking care of himself, and in this battle against SMP, the end of his third round, he's like, you know what, fuck it, and he goes back to old Chubbs, and he pulls out, I think it was like burger, and takes a bite out of it. that was a really sick moment.
He's a professional fingerboard player too. Huh, that's cool. No wonder your wife really likes you. She probably couldn't please you equally even if she liked to, because your gut's too big and your dick's too small for her to do the shit that wives do, and there's no questions asked. Your life's in jeopardy, dog. You need to take it back. Just because you're content with being fat doesn't mean your wife is. Face the facts. And since we met, there's a big difference. Because now y'all got Big Pimpin' versus the real life Chris Griffin, and you look like Chris Farley's Where Are They Now if he was still living. I'll run that back. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just kind of talking right now. He's just talking and rhyming to me. But he's saying some cool stuff. But yeah, I'm going to give it a Kamakazie. Just because Kamakazie, I know punches. And even on 8 days prep for our battle, he had some really good punches that I hadn't really heard before. So I'm going to just give it a Kamakazie.
So both of these dudes are really, really great in battles, but they also both like have had almost the exact same amount of like good battles as like chokes and fuck-ups in battles. So it like really comes down to how prepared either of them are gonna be. I think they both got the material, they both got the presence, the performance. It's really gonna come down to like how well they prepared, how like motivated they are for the battle.
Yeah, I could see that. Who you got? Who you think's gonna be more motivated?
I think Kami's gonna take it.
Okay, I feel you. Yeah, just off the clips, I think Donovan performed slightly better than Kamakazie, but from based off what I've seen, Kamakazie writes way better. So I'm gonna give him the edge on that. Granted, you know, you can write better than anybody on any given day, so it is what it is. Genocide versus Cronic. Big Geno. Cronic. Let me see.
If we don't say Geno's gonna win 3-0, he's gonna end up roasting us for every day, like every CRB live, every live you do, he's gonna roast us hard.
Hey, don't tempt me with engagement, alright? Geno's gonna pop in every one of my streams and spam the comment section for me. Don't threaten me with a good time. Alright. Let's go, Cronic.
Like, I don't know what the fuss about. You ain't beating me. Keep dreaming, cause the moment he starts scheming, I'ma punch him out. Cause Rusty's average and I'm a fucking savage. The baddest, the only one who matters. If this corn got beef, it's on the menu and he's serving it with cabbage. Like, yo, like how are you a chef and isn't seasoned at all? To me, you're a fraud. Your battles are watched less than movies from Steven Seagal. Bro, this isn't even at all. But I'm a nice guy. So when you die, Ty, who's receiving the call? Like you be murdering Blake? Before this, I never heard of this fake. It's funny he's a chef, but Frenchie's the one serving me plates.
Okay.
Like what the fuck you mean? Tyler, my name's Cronic. Automatically, I'm smoking green. Like I'm a...
What does that mean? What does that mean? What did you mean by that? Your name's Cronic, so you're smoking green? I get you're smoking green. What's the other green, though? You smoking $5 bills? Little Ma, what are your thoughts on this conundrum?
Honestly, I try to make sense of half the shit people say, and it just doesn't work.
What did you mean by that? I don't know what the other green is. I don't. I'm Cronic, so I'm smoking. All right, maybe it's a setup. Maybe I'm an asshole. Maybe it's a setup.
Tyler, my name's Cronic. Automatically, I'm smoking green. Like I'm a bear. Quit poking me. You're a joke to me.
Nah, it's not the fact that he said like a bear quit poking me. Oh, Rusty's last. Okay, thank you, Geno. That makes way more fucking sense. Okay, so it makes sense. It's just not great, but yeah, no, okay, at least it makes sense. But no, 'cause he said the smoking green bar, and I was like, all right, maybe it's a setup to the actual punch. Let's hear it. And then I was like, oh, he's continuing the rhyme scheme. This has to be the big punch. And then he says, like a bear, quit poking me. Caught me off guard.
Ain't hitting like it's supposed to be. Gordon ran poking me. You're a joke to me. Like everything you broke from me. It's funny. You work in the kitchen, but what you dissing ain't hitting like it's supposed to be.
Okay. Not bad. I think he's okay. I think he's okay. There's nothing that was like too impressive to where I don't think Geno's gonna fuck him up if he's prepared. But yeah, I don't know. He like Geno definitely has to like try. It's not like a battle where Geno just kind of wins. But if we get a good Geno, then I think he's winning. I don't think there's anything Cronic can really do against a great Geno, and I'm hoping for a great Geno. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, honestly, Geno's a hard op for people to go against. You know, like he's got the writing, he's got the performance, he's got the aggression. Like he's really kind of like overall well-rounded as a battler. Is all like for most battlers, it really all comes down to preparation or in the moment. You know, you could be as prepared as you could have it so locked in, but in the moment things happen, the crowd throws you off, or you make a slight stumble in saying a word, and it throws off the rest of your bar. And then you try to run it back, and you know, like there's always some little factors to it that make it really complicating.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I don't know. It's like, yeah. I mean, if we get a great Geno, he's gonna win it. If he starts fucking up again, he's gonna lose. But I'm just gonna bet on him doing good. That seems like the safe bet. GPG 2-1. I could see Cronic getting a round though. I'm not gonna say 3-0.
Yeah.
All right, the rematch we've been waiting for on 24 hours prep. Secret and Battle are gonna run it back. Who you got winning the rematch? This is where all the marbles, the $400 bet.
Battle's taking it both times. You're off your rocker if you.
Hey yo, he's what? 2 times?
2 times.
He's taken what? Nah, I'm just kidding. 3-0 Cronic. Genocide's gonna powerbomb you, Skinny Doom. Careful. Just kidding. But yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna have to agree with you. Battle's gonna win the rematch, I think. Secret just doesn't have that short prep. His rebuttal game's trash. He needs like 4 months to prep for a battle, but when you do, it's the craziest shit ever. So yeah, I got Battle with the edge. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I swear, whoever these battlers are really better be good, because if we're so hyped up for these secret battles and these battles turn out to be trash, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I don't want to blow up his spot, but actually, do you have a I want to guess. I feel like I might know who it is. I have no idea. I have no spoiler information, but context. Do you know who it is?
I have no idea.
You want to give our best guess?
Anybody. It could be a battler from CRB battling someone from out of town, or CRB battlers battling each other. I'd like to see King D
Sup, Marcus?
on a card.
King D?
Yeah, or King D. So I'm not gonna like list matchups or anything, but like people who I'd like to see on the card. King D, Mac from Beast Mode,
Mac would be fire. Mac's most recent battle, I was super excited for against Heaven Soldier, and that got canceled.
Yeah.
But Mac would be fire. I think, using context clues, I believe it's going to be Bar J or Bartone. I forget which one of them does the money battles constantly.
Bartone.
Bartone, thank you. So yeah, I think it's Bartone, because whenever money is involved on a card, that dude's usually the reason
Bartone
why.
also likes to put up a lot of money, though.
Yeah.
So 400 kind of seems a little light for a Bartone battle.
Yeah, but it's like a secret short prep battle.
Yeah. I don't know.
On one of the secret battles, that'd be fire. Yeah, so I think
that definitely would be.
I could see it being Bartone versus AJ on short prep. I think when some of the battles got canceled, they both reached out, and I think I seen a comment AJ said. I don't know if it ever followed through. I mean, I reached out to try to fill in one of the last minute battles, but it was too late.
Yeah,
so
AJ is the king of last minute prep.
Just saying that you're gonna do it isn't shit, because I said I would do it, but I didn't have time, so I didn't do it. So just the fact that AJ left a comment isn't guaranteed. But I think it makes sense for Bar J and AJ to have been like reach out and be like, "Yo, can I replace something?" Fuck, Barton. See, this is why Little Ma's here. She's the expert. I'm just the fucking monkey that dances on camera. But yeah, so I think it's Bar J.
Because I know Bar J's from out west, and Bartone's like locally, like around this, like, you know, beast mode, king of the dot. So
yeah, no,
areas, like.
I saw Bartone live against fucking whatever the Christian battler's name is, I forget. But he battled him on a beast
I
mode.
battled Bartone and I lost 2-1.
He rigged it. All right,
no,
we got.
Honestly, it was going for a pretty even battle. Like, it was going pretty interesting on both sides. But in my third, I had a pretty big choke and forgot my material. And then kind of last minute, after like a nice little 20-second pause, just said fuck it and said my ender.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I'll take the loss on that one. But the first two could be debatable, and I've heard people say that Bartone's gonna get mad at me and be like, "Nah, I 30'd you." But like.
Hey.
You know, battle rap is all opinion based, so like some people might like his stuff better, some people might like mine.
Hey, sounds like you won 2-1 on camera to me, but what do I know? But all right, so next battle, KP vs Teddy KGB. This is a blood match. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am not gonna lie. KP versus Teddy KGB. Someone is gonna cry. It's either gonna be KP or Teddy KGB, but someone is going to cry this battle. I feel like this is pretty obviously KP's battle to win. I'm pretty sure that's the popular opinion, but KP just has so much ammo. He just like Teddy KGB just like retired, and then he came back for this. KP can talk about that. KP can talk about the beast mode stuff. KP can talk about pretty much anything, and then KP is just that like super aggressive angler, gets in your face, doesn't give a fuck. He'll have a crazy bar every now and again, but yeah, I don't know. And Teddy KGB is okay. Like he's another good angler, but like he doesn't have the punches to back up his angles that he chooses, so he often gets stuck just kind of talking about an angle instead of giving you like payoffs for it, which is my main problem with it.
I think the thing with Teddy is like a lot of it, like sometimes in his battles he has like 3-bar setups and a punch, or sometimes it takes a bit more setting up to get like the story, you know, to where he needs to do the punch. Like, he does have some really great material. Like, if you watch Teddy versus SMP, Teddy destroyed SMP. Like, that was a great battle. Like,
I feel
again, that. Teddy versus CORMZ CANCEROUS back on King of the Dot, another great battle between homies. Like, he has some really good stuff. And he's another one of the people who, you know, people might be so distracted by the drama and stuff going on or whatever's happening beef-wise to not actually pay attention to some of the things that are being said. Because he does have a lot of really good stuff, and some of it's intricately written, so you kind of have to, like, think about it to be able to understand, like, the meaning or the punch behind it. And KP is definitely always, like, picked to be a favorite regardless of who he battles. Like, he is a fire battler. He comes with crazy energy, crazy scheming, crazy punches. Like, he does have, like, the total package to it. I still think this battle is going to be up for debate. Because, you know, anything could happen. You know, like, if KP tries to go for the whole, you know, talking about the recent happenings of, you know, beef, this and that, it might get, you know, boring, or like, you know, like people who don't know the story, not understanding it if he doesn't explain it properly, or like people who've been hearing it and are kind of just sick of hearing it might take away from the value of the material or the punches or whatever he's going for. But like either way, it's gonna be really fun from both sides because they both, you know, have been doing this for a long time. They both have great qualities that they both, you know, separate. They're both good at different things. So
yeah. I agree with you. It's not that I don't want it to come across where I'm like, all right, Teddy just can't angle, but I feel like it's a bad matchup for him because so basically if we look at right, they're both gonna angle pretty much. We know that, but KP is probably gonna do a bit more gun bars and general stuff. So they're both gonna angle, but one, I think KP starts off with better angles to just talk about. I'm not even, because he's just got some current event stuff to talk about apart from everything else, and I think the narrative is kind of pushing that, as well as if they both say they both do bad, right, and they both don't really execute on the angles as well, I still trust KP's aggressive in-your-face approach to the angle to kind of hit better even if it does fall flat than Teddy's more like lyrical, break you down, kind of walk you through each step, because I feel like that can
he's
fall
really
flatter.
direct and he really explains it, you know, like he
Yeah.
really makes you understand some of the things that he's saying, like.
Yeah, so I think just KP kind of has every advantage into this. That being said, this is the perfect time for one of them to really show out and just have like a crazy performance, because there's going to be a lot of eyes on this battle. The promo has been kind of really great for this battle. So if they were to like come out and have like their best round of the year, it probably would be for this battle. And in that case, it's like, but I just think the safest bet is definitely KP. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still a toss up on it, but I'm not gonna lie though, like, because I am a fan of KP and how he does it. I think he's gonna have to see me in the ring one of these days.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Little Ma calls out. Little Ma calls out KP. Go ahead, tweet it. So the blog, she said he's shit. Go make the headlines, people. But yeah. All right. So I got 2-1 KP. Pretty safe bet, but you think 2-1 KP with a slight edge. Like you got KP slightly favoring it, but it's like this.
Or honestly, full out debatable. You might have to like go down and mark it to the punches and see which punches you think are stronger, who has more. You know, it all depends, because like there's been such a build up to this battle, like you said, with like the promo and all this stuff. Like it's gonna be fun either way.
Gotcha. Okay, I can respect that. All right, next one, NBS vs Scott. This is another great battle. I ain't gonna lie, day 2 got all the bangers. No cap. There's great battles in CP1, but I think the top 3 are just heavier, and they have more like backstory. Yeah. But NBS vs Scott. This is a great matchup. This might be the best booking on the card. I'm not gonna lie to you. NBS and Scott are so similar and so different, because they both got that laid back, I don't give a fuck about this battle. I don't really give a fuck about you. You're ugly. You're stinky. I got more bitches than you.
Ugly and stinky.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? They both have that approach. NBS hits it with a little bit more comedy and like joke heavy, and Scott Free hits it more with that like laid back kind of swagger. But they both do pretty similar things really well. So this is a great battle. I think, just personally, and I haven't really seen too much NBS, so this is slight bias, but I think the Scott Free I've seen is like the best Scott Free is beating the best NBS that I've seen so far. Granted, I think NBS has been improving like every battle recently. Is that correct?
So I don't like bringing this up, but I was actually NBS's first battle.
Mm-hmm.
And that was back before I really knew what I was doing, so he more than smoked my ass. He like 7-0'd me. And like,
damn. In a one-round battle? That's rough.
No, I think it was 3 rounds. Yeah, it was 3 rounds. Again, I was having memory issues, still new to the understanding of writing bars and structure, and things were too simple, and I had memory issues, like I said. I'm not proud of it, and please, no one go watch that battle.
Hey, man. I lost my first battle,
for your
too.
sake, do not watch the battle. But NBS has been constantly good since he came out into the scene, and every single battle he's made like a significant improvement. His title match itself really showed his strengths and that he can do different things, you know, like change up flow, has different, you know, like angles and stuff that he goes for, and he's really creative with it. Right now, he's on a really big run. Like he's got the momentum behind him.
He's going for that belt.
Scott Free is also somebody who, like, he should be getting a lot more talks and appreciation for how good he is and how well his rounds are put together. So, like, this is probably going to be battle of the weekend.
Yeah, I could see that.
Not just
I think
battle of the night. Like, this is going to be top battle of the whole weekend.
Yeah, I could definitely see this. This has the best. This is the most even matchup with a great story behind it, and it's a great style clash. Everything is good. I seen them talking some mad shit to each other at promo. Do they genuinely not like each other, or they're just trying to make money? Well, what's the sauce here?
I think they're just, you know, they're promoing, they're talking their shit. They're not friends right now. And once the battle's done, they'll be friends again.
Sounds good. Good old gay vibes. I respect it. Good times. Good times. So NBS. Facts. So NBS versus Scott Free. Like I said, I think this could go either way. If someone was like, "Yo, NBS beat Scott Free 2-1, 3-0," I wouldn't be like surprised. I'd be like, "Oh, okay, that's fire." You probably went crazy. But I think just based on what I've seen already, peak Scott Free beats peak NBS. But that's not to say Scott Free is gonna be at his peak or that NBS can't improve past what I've seen so far. But I'm just gonna take the safe bet and go with Scott Free 2-1, slight edge. What are you feeling?
I cannot call this one.
I respect it.
You know, they both have really, like you said, similar kind of personalities and just, you know, the relaxed, nonchalant, but like they both have really well written rounds and both perform really well. So it's I really don't know. Like, I want to call a winner, but I literally can't.
Yeah, I respect it. I think it also comes down to kind of like what happened with Dysfunctional versus Scott Free, where they're both going to angle, and you don't really know what angle they're going to take before the battle, but that plays a big portion over who you have
these
winning each
dudes
round.
talking their promo and everything, like, you might think that something in the, like, some people do that. They talk about what they're talking about in their rounds, but in their promo, and it kind of ruins it, because then you're like, oh, wait, you kind of already mentioned that, so I was kind of expecting it. But these guys, is like, they could be talking about one thing, and then when they're battling, it's completely, like, next level, like, what? Like, where did this come from? Like, how did you come up with this? Which is what I find really interesting, what I really like about both of their styles.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. All right. All right, NBS just DM'd me and called me a bitch, so Scott Free 2-1. I'm just kidding. Shout out to NBS for being in the chat, man. But yeah, no, I'm really looking for your battle. I think this is definitely gonna be battle of the night. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. The NBS, KP versus Teddy KGB. My boy Secret getting a 30. Geno's gonna be cool. Donovan's. I like every battle on this card. I'm not gonna lie to you. It definitely helps that I've heard of these people before today. No cap.
Yeah.
That's 90% of the reason. But yeah, day 2 looking fire. Okay, enough of the games. We're talking about the main event of day 2. The battle that cost up half of the budget. Frenchie spent 10K on his card. 5K of it went to Illipsis. 2K of it went to PORICH. And then Little Ma got the other 3K to promo. Too bad she hasn't promoed. Frenchie's been asking for that deposit back. But what are you gonna do? PORICH versus Illipsis. Let me get your thoughts on this first.
Ooh, so I really like this. I'm actually more recently trying to get in touch with the out west scene. So like just kind of learning about Illipsis, and I know he's definitely one of the top like 3 guys out west. I put like Pathogenic and maybe one other person on there. I couldn't tell you who at the moment, but
Is G-Show set the bar, or is he CRB?
Huh?
Is G-Show set the bar or CRB?
Set the bar.
I would say he's probably like in that top 3. In the top 3, I would say off rip are G-Show, Path, and Illipsis. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's probably the closest I could think of off the top right now, because like I said, I'm just starting to kind of get familiar with the scene. But PORICH is like, I feel bad for anybody who stands in front of him. Like, he is like loud and aggressive, and the multis and the schemes, like, it's all there. He's a really hard opponent to go against, because like, say the vet moves or you know, like someone from back in the day goes against somebody who's new and they kind of just like pull out intimidation tricks and tactics or you know, the way that they're not reacting to the person's stuff throws them off because you're expecting to get a reaction out of your opponent, like get respect. PORICH is definitely one of those guys that could throw off anybody he's against. PORICH vs Scott Free, actually, one of the most recent PORICH battles was amazing. Out in the alleyway, they both went off. Crazy happenings that night. If we're getting a poll like that, like it's gonna be really hard for Illipsis. But as we all know, anybody could have bad moments. So like as long as he's really prepped, he's really focused. I think this might be an easy one for PORICH, and that's not to take anything away from Illipsis either. Like he's really talented, but I just think it's such an awkward style matchup.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. I respect it. No, you definitely raise a good point. I think this is like the farthest style clash we've seen on this entire like card, day 1 and day 2. Because like if you think of it kind of like a video game, right? And you got your like stats, you got your like pen, your like delivery, your presence, and all that stuff. Pretty much like every stat that Illipsis is maxed out, his like pen, his wordplay, his structure, all that stuff, crazy. And not to say his delivery is bad, he definitely does his style of delivery good. But there's a cap to that, especially when you are going against someone who's very aggressive, projects like crazy, loud, in your face,
Exactly.
which PORICH is just the king of doing. So I think this is like an exact opposite style matchup, and it's such a style matchup that I think honestly, no matter what happens, it's gonna come down to preference. Because if you're a PORICH battle, or like if you're a PORICH fan, all you really care about is entertainment, loud, you know, in your face, a little aggressive. Like the stuff you look for in a PORICH battle to be a fan of him is like kind of completely opposite to what you look for as a fan of Illipsis. So no matter how much lyrical, miracle, spiritual, crazy writing Illipsis brings, you're gonna be like, I don't give a fuck. This shit was boring. Fuck out of here, PORICH for real,
Yeah,
right?
it's all in the performance, right?
Yeah, and if you're a fan of Illipsis and you love that like really intricate writing, super smooth punches and stuff like that, there's nothing PORICH can write that's gonna convince you to be like, nah, I think PORICH got him in that second. That hamster wheel bar was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I think honestly this one is kind of decided going into it what you prefer in battle rap as far as that is. Yeah. But I personally think Illipsis is easily top 5 in Canada. I think he's the best pen in Canada, hands out. He's fucking crazy good as far as writing, and I've seen him kind of not necessarily the same thing in his battle with Joey, where it's another thing where it's kind of like someone who kind of performs better, who definitely performs better than Illipsis, and I'd say like Joey's kind of like that slight middle ground where if you go to the far left of like super performance, not really care too much about the writing intricacies, you got PORICH. Go far right all the way to the like, I really care about writing, I don't really care too much about performing as long as it hits. That's Illipsis. And then Joey's like really closer onto the PORICH side where I'm like gonna perform, swag out, just kind of flex on you, and it doesn't really matter what you say because I sound cool as shit doing it. Whereas
yeah. Facts. Big facts.
Yeah, but his pen is also slightly better than PORICH's. Right. Yeah, but his pen's also better than PORICH's, so he's got that advantage. But PORICH has a difference where his strength and performance comes from that loud, aggressive, in-your-face style, which Joey isn't really keen to. But I don't know. I'm giving it to Illipsis just because, like, I personally prefer writing, and Illipsis is one of my favorites. So there's nothing really that can go into this. But if I leave this battle as a big Illipsis fan, right, who cares about writing, and I think, damn, PORICH didn't get killed, that puts a lot of respect for me, because that means he was entertaining enough and he had good enough writtens to where I'm like, okay, this was an entertaining battle. Because going into it full bias, I'm like, yeah, Illipsis is gonna smoke him. But it's a preference battle.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think both sides are gonna be crazy as well, just like the last NBS and Scott Free. Like, it's gonna have some of the most like crazy vibes to both sides, and it's really gonna have you like, no matter how drunk you are at the end of the night, you might actually be like dead silent, trying to be like hanging on to each word each battler says, to like, it's just that entertaining. They both have that same quality to really hook you into whatever it is they're saying.
Yeah, 100%. Like, Illipsis could bring a Lux third, and that's all cool. But then if PORICH gets the crowd chanting and calling Illipsis a virgin with him in chants, I'm like, I don't give a fuck anymore. PORICH 3-0, you know what I'm saying? So I think it really comes down to it. Big bias. I think Illipsis is going to get performance of the night, but I think NBS vs Scott Free could get battle of the night over it, just based on what I personally prefer. But obviously, everyone's going to be different. But yeah, this one we'll call
that's the great
also.
thing about battle rap is it's all opinion based.
Yeah. So this is so I'm gonna put Lil Ma's champion for PORICH. I gotta get rid of this fucking green Christmas pink fucking or green Grinch fucking font. I don't know why I'm using this. Lil Ma's champion. All right, there we go. This is the Coliseum battle between Day and Lil Ma and our respective warriors. Perfect. All right, so I think let's go a little recap. What are you guys' opinions in the chat about the card? How you guys feeling? What do you guys think is gonna be battle of the night? You got performance of the night? What's your personal favorite one to see? Because they're all pretty good. All right, Lil Ma, give me your closing thoughts on the day one card and your predictions. Let's give a nice little recap for the people joining late.
Everybody sucks, including myself, and
facts.
Can't wait to get drunk.
She's gonna start before doors open at 6. Lil Ma's gonna be freestyling her battle at 5:40 in the parking lot just so she can.
Yeah. Well, don't give away my plans, man.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, you can still use that
I
rebuttal.
ain't nothing yet. I'm just gonna get a couple drinks into me and hope the inspiration comes.
Hey, yo, what? Pause.
Like, hope I go second, so that way I could just rebuttal everything that he says.
Facts. All right. So EZAZE slight edge, KOMP slight edge, John Doe biggest slight edge so far, Raiden Black slight edge, Lil Ma fucking clear body. Fuck out of here. But she's still gonna be ass. Don't get it twisted. But Secret gonna smoke. Facts. Secret gonna smoke battle. Fuck your homie. It's not enough. Johnny Knoxx with the clearest win against Bulle, I think, but it's still probably gonna be 2-1. And then we got Raw Blow versus Owensbeard. This is a great battle to start it off because they can go either way. I feel like they're both really motivated. This is gonna be a great card to start it off. Xavier versus Dopemor. Both have great energy. It's gonna be down to kind of whoever writes better, I believe. I'm gonna give the slight edge to Xavier. Kamakazie versus Donovan. Donovan slightly performs better. Kamakazie, I believe, writes better by a bigger margin than Donovan performs better, so I'm going there. Genocide versus Cronic. I don't think the best Cronic is going to stand up to the best Genocide, so I'm going to give that to Genocide. Battle is going to spin the block on Secret day 2 and get the win and the money. So, Secret's going to waste all his good material on day 1. KP versus Teddy KGB. I got KP with a pretty safe 2-1. You got Teddy KGB with a pretty safe slight edge 2-1. So that one's going to be interesting. NBS vs Scott Free per probable battle of the nights. This one is like super debatable, hard to call, but the best Scott Free I've seen beats the best NBS I've seen. PORICH versus Illipsis. This is like pure preference battle. It's Arsenal versus Ilmac. It's what are you gonna do? It is what it is. Anything you want to say to the people, Lil Ma?
If you haven't got your tickets yet, hurry up because there's probably very few left.
Get
if
your
you're standing at the
tickets.
door asking for tickets, that's your fault. Next time, buy tickets in advance.
Don't make
Show up
Koichi
nice
kick you
and
out.
early, day 1. I know that we're really trying to get the battles done because I know that there is a local performer, Swisha T, who's doing a show the same night, Friday the 27th, at Mavericks, and he's headlining. I know a few people might be trying to catch the battles at CRB, then heading over to that event to try to support since it's his first main event since before COVID times. It is really nice to see him back. So make sure you're there early. You don't want to miss out on anything. Battles are gonna go down with or without you. I love doing these predictions and all the hate that we get for, you know, the people who we say are gonna lose. But you know, like I say every time, just prove me wrong. Otherwise, either way, you're a bitch.
Facts. They hate us because they ain't us. They big ass. They ain't us. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Jersey. What do you want to shout out? What you got a recent battle you want to shout out? You got music? What do you got? What do you want to shout out?
Ooh, so if anybody's got a chance, CORMZ CANCEROUS, rest in peace, has an album that came out just earlier this year called Oblivion and Beyond. You could find it on all streaming platforms. There's features from different artists, NBS, Gravity, Teddy, myself, Ulysses, as well as a few more. If you haven't yet, definitely check that out. It's a really great piece of art, and I think a lot of people would really appreciate that. If you haven't yet, watch LIL Ma vs SKB, my first ever female versus female battle that just happened a couple months ago. If you haven't yet, tune in to Day's YouTube and all other social medias. Thank you for having me, brother, and I guess see you on Friday.
Yes, sir. I will not be there, but I'm going to. No, I unfortunately can't make it. I'm filming the top 5 rounds of October, hopefully with Joey that weekend, so I couldn't make it, unfortunately. But I shall cop the VOD. CRB live tonight at 9. Shout out to Frenchie. CRB live tonight at 9. Make sure you guys turn up for that. You can hear them shit talk our opinions, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, once again, check out
that notification.
In the chat. In the chat, your boy Day. You gotta be here. You gotta subscribe to get the official CRB newsletter. But
Yo,
yeah.
And I have to admit, this is the most pleasant live I've ever been on, with like the minimal of roasting, except for from Geno. This was the most safest I've felt on a live before.
Yeah, this is a safe space, you know what I'm saying? Only we get this shit talk, because I can ban you. No, I'm just kidding. I need the views. Come join the streams now when I don't have a lot of views, because then I can't ban you, because I need the 4 views. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, once we get popping in the double digits, don't be coming around here making fun of me with 12 views, because I'm big time at that point. Fuck it. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, check out LIL Ma vs SKB. Check out KORMZ CANCEROUS' new album on his YouTube right here. It's on all streaming platforms. Get that shit. Bump it. I've heard great things about it. But yeah, also thank you guys for tuning in. This was amazing. You guys made it all worthwhile. There's only so much I can talk to LIL Ma before I want to kill her. So I appreciate you guys distracting my violent tendencies. And yeah, I also appreciate you coming on.
You're gonna get smoked next.
Whoa. Set it up. Set it up. LIL Ma versus Day. Set it up. You getting power bombed.
That's 2 call-outs. First KP, now you.
You're gonna battle us 1v2. I'll write the 3rd round. KP can write the first 2. All right, I appreciate y'all.